Shalom. This is Time with Peplish. This episode is entitled Marrying for the Wrong Reasons. People want to marry for reasons that are not worth a Jew's eye. After the enviable wedding, romance, children, then what comes next? After you tick all boxes of your expectations in marriage, what comes next? If you can't sacrifice your time, energy, attention, money just for the other, then I don't think you have the right reasons to marry. The truth is, marriage should be based on friendship and sacrifice. If you're willing to give up something just to make your partner feel loved, cherished, and respected, then you have the right reason to marry. But here are 7 wrong reasons for wanting marriage. Wrong reason number 1, to receive love. It's not advisable to look for love when you don't have love to give. It's not advisable to selfishly look for someone to love you when you don't even love yourself. Talk less of reciprocating love. When love is parasitic, it tends to become a nuisance in no time. You will need to heal from past hurts before you enter into marriage, or else you will make an innocent person pay for the wrongs of your past. Marry because you want to give love, and make sure your partner is also willing to do same, just to maintain a healthy balance. As they say, the feeling should be mutual. Wrong reason number 2, for beauty. Some choose partners because of their physical looks, their hair, breast, buttocks, complexion, well-built physique. All these will fade in marriage as time goes on. As we grow daily, our body changes due to age, diet, or sometimes even an accident can deform a person. When love is built solely on external factors, the love will disappear when the factor ceases to exist. Beauty is not a prerequisite for raising responsible children. What happens to the marriage if the hair, breast, buttocks, physique, or complexion that you love begins to lose its attractiveness? Will you still want to stay in the marriage? Even if you stay, will you be faithful? Wrong reason number 3, for pleasure. You should never equate sexual desire with love. Sex has produced children the mates were not prepared for, and as a result, it created enmity because one party wanted to keep the pregnancy and the other was against it. The strength of love can withstand any surprise life pulls up, but the strength of pleasure is just for gratification. Sexual ecstasy is a currency that is quickly spent in marriage. After that, the reality of your partner's character sets in. When the embers of this pleasure is cooled in marriage, then the partners will find it somewhere else. Romantic pleasure creates an illusion of producing continuous sexual passion infinitely. Friendship, I prescribe, should be the foundation of any union. Always remember, marriage doesn't cure lust. Wrong reason number 4, for financial security. Banks can go bankrupt, shut down, and it affects lots of individuals with businesses. Many rich people invested wrongly and became broke later on. Marrying for financial security is a game of chance because anything can happen. What if your spouse loses their job? Will you still remain faithful? Will your care and affection be constant? Wrong reason number 5, to shame your ex. Entering marriage for an external reason that has caused you pain is not advisable. If your ex didn't care about hurting you, then you shouldn't care about impressing them. Your ex will not face the character of your spouse, so there is no need considering them in your decision making. Many tend to make sure they go in for exotic partners that their ex would be shocked when they see them. But the end of such relationship is bitter. You need someone that suits you. Those who don't care about your downfall will not care about your climbing. Forgive them, forgive yourself, and move on. Making a major decision like marriage on the premises of emotion is not wise. Wrong reason number 6, to please family and friends. It's good to have a great family and friends. It's also wise you consider their advice sometimes, because they sometimes want the best for you. Don't always take their advice hook, line, and sinker. You know what suits you best, and that's what matters. Sometimes the advice people give about marriage stems out of bitterness or jealousy, and is not to be adhered. You need to discern the advice you receive before taking any decision. Remember that after family and friends leave your wedding, the rest of the journey solely depends on you. Wrong reason number 7, for procreation. It's great to have children, and it's a wonderful feeling to see them grow. What happens if there is a delay in childbirth after marriage? The Bible says in the book of Psalm 127 verse 3, and I quote, "Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward." Children are a reward from God, and he alone decides whom he gives them to. Some will receive children at a younger age, while others will have them later in life. Some will receive it before, during, or out of marriage. The love the couple share will make them exercise patience in expectancy. If a partner marries just because of procreation, he will either look for children outside marriage or desperately try any means possible, which may not be the best. Women can't give children. They can only give eggs that the semen fertilizes to form the fetus and eventually a baby. Therefore, childbirth requires the cooperation of two spouses. it is wrong to want marriage just for procreation, because there are many reasons for infertility in both male and female. I would like to end with a quote by one of the founding fathers of the United States of America, Benjamin Franklin. He said, "Keep your eyes wide open before marriage and half shut afterwards." This episode ends here. You can find this episode on AudioMac at Purplish Pen and on YouTube at Purplish Pen TV. Kindly leave your suggestions about topics that interest you at the comment section on YouTube. For counseling, you can reach me via email purplishpen@gmail.com. My social media handles are Purplish at Facebook and at Instagram. And on Telegram, it's Purplish Pen. Remember, there is no one like you, and your fingerprint is the proof.